Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, and by far the worst thing that I have ever done in this game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're here with Pigeon and Shade, and the Great Antler Heap. There's a lot. This isn't even all of them, by the way. You can see there's still marks on the map. I decided to just go ahead and we'll pick up the rest. They're kind of in strategically placed locations where when we mark territory, we'll be able to grab one or two and bring them back, well, one at once. Because I was gonna show you guys this in winter, but it's not winter anymore. And that wasn't because I advanced out of established territory. We're very much still in established territory. Also, as a lot of you guys suggested, I did go ahead and name the pack the Skullfinders pack. I've also played like 6.5 hours in the save, and we're still in established territory. We were at like an hour and a half, 2 hours when we started established territory. I've been at this for a bit. I wasn't kidding when I said that this was going to be the most time that we've ever spent in Territory Quest, and apparently it was so much time that the game straight up brought us out of winter and into early spring. So we're gonna pick up the rest of those antlers on the way. This is a decent chunk of them, but we probably have a couple dozen more. To be honest, we truly do. Also, this is what the scents look like. They're just constant. They're very, very constant. We did bring the pickaxe over. We still have the geyser tonic and the maraca. And we have our morbid little skull throne in front of the cloud. Oh, it's a lot worse looking at it than I thought it was going to be. I am sincerely sorry to anyone watching this who might be scared of clowns. There's not a lot else that I can say about this. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and actually finish out the established territory quest. Finally, we'll go ahead and we'll finish that. I had to name the pack because it prompts you to do that automatically, otherwise I would have done it on camera. But we've established our territory in Lost River. It's gonna skip to literally the same moment. We'll go ahead, we'll go to find a den. It's probably gonna immediately prompt us to pick the den after we've spent all this work getting everything here and setting it up. Yes, we are gonna choose this den. Goodness sakes alive. It's so terrifying when you really look at it. Every time I've used this den, I've named it the same thing. And that thing is the Maw of Bozo. So we're gonna stick with that name, and we're gonna just keep that what it is. We have to pick perks. Goodness, I think Pigeon would have Fun Parent. I think she would take speed so that she can go ahead and escape. Or not escape, so that she'd be able to run to the different bone heaps more quickly. And would she do stamina too? We never have wolves take stamina. We often take youthful prowess. To be honest, I think we might go for stamina this time. Like, we're gonna give her perks centered around being able to find and retrieve more bones and skulls and antlers and things. I think she would do that. I think she would prioritize that. So we'll go ahead and advance in age here. We have, it looks like 6 pups. Oh, we're so close to getting Clown Car. And there's an achievement for getting 7 pups here, but we have 1 female as well. I thought for a second that they were all males, but it starts at 2 and not at 1. I was like, what in the world? But yeah, gosh, this is gonna be the most normal litter of pups ever, growing up with the bones. All of the bones, all of them. Look at this. The condemned sign just adds to the whole thing. It really does. Oh my word. If you'd asked me what I thought Pigeon's series was gonna be, this was not what I would have said. it has been something else. I'm having a blast with it, though. It has been tremendously fun and just a little bit cursed. So let's go ahead. We'll feed these guys. It looks like these two probably both have black coats so far. Oh, but I think 2F might have a gray coat. That looks like a gray coat to me. Oh, and 6M too. They're so cute. We're gonna have to think of names for them, and that's something that I always recruit your help with. So if you have name ideas, as some of you guys have been doing already, feel free to put those in the comments when the time comes to name them. Not this episode, not next episode, but the episode after that. I will be drawing names from the comments, so not every name will be chosen, but some names will be, and they will all be from the comments. And if you have observations about them, which I'm sure you guys will, this is a huge part of how Pigeon's story came to be. That is something that we tend to discuss fairly extensively in the supporter Discord, which is open to all those who have supported the channel on Patreon, through YouTube channel memberships, or through Twitch subscriptions. That helps me keep the channel going. And it gives you guys access to a lot of really cool community-based perks, like the community events, the discussion channels, which is where I draw a lot of my character ideas from. Very cool stuff like that. You get to hang out with other fans of the channel and with me, and sometimes the IU crowd as well, depending. So yeah, it's a fun time for sure. But that is where a lot of observations about puppies that make it into character traits for adults come from, and it definitely has had a big influence on Pigeon's story, and for better or for worse, this is where we're at. Our territory is fairly well marked right now. We should probably go over there and mark 1 hex a little bit more. Oh, 2M's fairly hungry, though. We're definitely going to have to get some food for these guys. Oh, Shade is howling as well. We definitely have quite a varied bunch as well. 2M is fairly reddish, to be honest, but a lot of them are on the gray to brown spectrum here. I think 5M has the possibility for an NPC coat, and I don't know if any of them are runts. Possibly 6M, actually. 6M is quite a bit smaller than our largest pup, which is 2M. So it's possible that 6M is a runt there. That's our little, our palest little pup here. He's got that kind of creamy off-white, kind of brownish gray, pale brownish gray color there. But we'll see. It's always interesting to see what coats these guys. Oh, look at 2M standing up. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's always interesting to see what coats these guys end up getting. Now, we can't feed them anymore. Oh, poor Shade is just tripping over all the skulls. So we're gonna send these guys into the den. Yeah, Shade's got an idea of what we're going for here, because we do need to mark the territory. I think we also need to go find some food, and yeah, okay, we'll leave the pups here. Hey, Shade, where are you going? Come here. Come back. He's setting out on his own. He's impatient, but I want the pups to go in the den first, because they are still the wobbly pups. I do want him to come with, but I want him to wait for us. He's a little bit impulsive too, it seems. All right, is 3M gonna go all the way in? That's the one thing about the wobbly pups, is sometimes they get a little sidetracked on their way into the den. Where are you going, bud? You good? Yeah, okay. I think now we can probably head out, and he should follow us. Shade? Yeah. Are you coming? Shade, are you coming with? I thought you wanted to come with. Oh goodness, there he goes. All right, we'll have these two set out, mark the territory, and hopefully we'll find some food along the way. We've got a lot of dogs around too. That's probably not the greatest now that we have pups. I hope that doesn't end up being a problem for us down the line. It feels like the manganese herd has been over here pretty reliably, because they are once again... Oh, they're not gonna... Ow! They're not gonna have... Oh, who ate dirt? Ow! I always manage to get kicked by a bunch of elk whenever I end up in the middle of the herd like that. Okay, you're still pretty full on health. Gosh, look how much stamina Pigeon has, actually. Oh my word, we barely ever have wolves that have high stamina. But yeah, this herd seems to be fairly reliably in this area. Okay, you're very weakened. That works out great for us because I don't want to keep running. Stop it. Stop kicking me in the face. Cease this. I demand that you cease at once. I'm just gotta let my stamina come back. And we should be good. There we go. She will fall. We can go ahead and eat. This will probably be a short first day. I love too that you can see like the smoke from the hot springs in the distance. Oh, does that actually, that prevents you from continuing to eat, I think. A lot of you guys have told me that if you go into scent view, it actually stops you from eating, which is not great. So I gotta remember not to do that because it's a very bad habit. Did you finish your food, Shade? Okay, yes. So in that case, let's go ahead. We will, we'll go ahead, we'll grab some bones. If we have some extra time, then maybe we can snag some of the antlers over here and start returning those to the ever-growing bone heap. Because that's a thing. That's a thing that we have now. This is a thing that we all have to live with. Oh my goodness. Really? An illness already? Well, that's not good. Well, I was gonna go get more bones. But maybe we shouldn't. It's 2F who's sick, right? Yes. Maybe we shouldn't. But maybe we could also take this as a learning opportunity to teach the puppies about the wonderful world of antlers and skulls. The thing that I don't normally like to do is just cart around sick pups with us. However, there's a very select subset of our wolves that would just do that, regardless of the wisdom of such a move or consequences. And I really firmly believe that Pigeon falls into that select category, considering the bone heap. So, I mean, we could bring 2F with us. We'll have to let her walk back. But we could go on a little adventure with 2F and show her the farther bone heap. I mean, it's very far away from the den, but I mean, it'll be fine. I'm sure. I don't want to be restricted to the den right immediately after we start here. Yeah, field trip for puppy time. Why is Pigeon like this? So, as it turns out, Shade has apparently decided to come with us, which might actually be an asset because we do need to make sure that we get 2F home here. But our current skull heap is over in this direction, right down this road. Oh, don't run me over, mule deer. It's right at the end of this road here. Goodness. 2F, by the way, still can barely walk yet. Yeah, I see no flaws in this plan. All right. So if we walk off a little bit, is Shade going to go pick her up? Or can you retrieve your daughter? Because I know you won't carry the skull. Nope, Shade has no idea what to do in this situation. Oh my goodness sakes. This may not have been the best idea that Pigeon has ever had. However, in fairness, it is an extremely Pigeon thing to do. So now that we're out here, at least we have a very long, straight walk back home. I guess we'll just begin the trek And hopefully, before too long here, she'll get a little bit more confident. I mean, experience is the best teacher, right? Oh, yay! See, look it, it's fine, it's working. See, experience is the best teacher. She's following us at pace now. Yeah. This'll be just fine. I see no flaws in this plan. This is absolutely fine. Now, there is a slight developing problem here, which is exactly what's popped up in the bottom corner of the screen, so I think I might do my best to expedite this journey a little bit so that we can get back and sleep, and perhaps, oh gosh, Pigeon is gonna do this again, isn't she? Let's leave this bison skull right here. We'll be able to find it. It's in the middle of the road, and we will grab 2F and start trotting our way back as best we can. It's gonna take us a little bit yet. I actually sent Shade back first because I didn't want to completely run out the pack affinity, but this will be a little bit faster. What we don't want to be doing is wasting time from this, so we'll need to make sure that we get back as quickly as— please don't run straight into the ditch. Like, ideally we don't do this. No, we're gonna cross the bridge like civilized wolves. We're not gonna go ditch diving today. Let's go over this way. We're gonna run our way back as quickly as we can. We're gonna sleep at least once, and then we'll probably... Would Pigeon run back in the dead of night? See, the problem with Pigeon is... When I ask, would Pigeon do something? The answer is very rarely no. She does whatever impulsive thing occurs to her in the moment. Consequences be hecked. Her entire mode of operation is pure instinct. And usually those instincts involve the most chaotic possible option. So would Pigeon bring back her pup to an old abandoned road to pick up a bison skull in the dead of night? I think she would. I don't know what that says, but I think she would. Oh, would you look at that? They're already learning to carry the collectibles. What a great job they're doing. This is the best possible decision. They found the maracas. Excellent. I don't know if they've found any of the antlers yet, but we do have a few spike antlers, and I believe the pups are supposed to be able to pick those up. The big ones are too heavy for them, but they certainly have discovered the collectibles. It seems like even Shade is nosing around at them. But yeah, I think all things considered, we're gonna feed the pups as quickly as we can here, and then attempt to get some sleep. And I think we're gonna be headed back to pick up the bison skull in the middle of the dang frickin' night, because this is Pigeon we're talking about. And Pigeon just does things. In her own utterly chaotic way, Pigeon is doing her best, and I'm a little bit on edge because I've seen both dogs and coyotes over here, but I don't think... Like, I think they're too in awe of what Pigeon is doing here to outrightly try to attack. Oh my goodness. Now, we might have to cross a small stream here. We might. I think she's gonna cross at a semi-decent point, it looks like. Oh boy, are they... They're not approaching, I don't think. Well, maybe we can steer her away from the dogs and towards the bridge. I mean, that would be ideal, I think. But goodness sakes, no, I think we're already just gonna be in the ditch here. These dogs have got to be going, what in the heck? Okay, she does stop when she sees them. So that's good. She's learning, she's getting quite the education about the outside world. But I am, to be honest, genuinely flabbergasted that this is the option that Pigeon has picked here in this circumstance. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, and yet it does. Or are we gonna try to go under the bridge? We might. I think she's trying to look for a place with the least amount of water to cross. See, we could have gone over the top of the bridge. That was what I was encouraging you to do, but we might have to go across here. Here, why don't I bring you to the other side here really quickly? Because I think you're going to struggle with this just a bit. There we go. We'll grab our skull. She's gonna hasten off if we're not careful here, so let's be careful. Oop, get across. There we go. She's figuring it out. She's figuring it out. I think we'll be all right. I hope. Goodness sakes alive, Pigeon, what have you done? You know, for a young pup, you've got quite a good sense of navigation. She's practically been leading the way all the way back here. She seems to know exactly where she's going, even in the rain. And of course, we can see that Shade is still keeping watch over the other pups in the distance, which is good. That's exactly what we wanted. And we still have a fair amount of energy. Well, not a fair amount maybe, but we still got enough. We haven't lost our bonus just yet. So that is very, very good. I'm hoping that spending all this time with 2F here will help her. It would really be bad to lose a pup immediately due to just an immediate illness. That always heavily sucks. So I'm hoping that won't happen. I'm hoping that she'll be okay because of how much time we've somehow managed to spend with her. So we'll have to see. It kind of just depends. It really does. But I think we'll probably hang out here. We'll probably have to sleep again first things first. We'll probably have to sleep. Oh. You don't want to go any further, huh? I see how it is. I suppose that's fair enough that you would want to be carried at this point. All right, Shade, watch her for a moment. She just flops down immediately. So let's grab that skull really quickly here. I don't want to spend too long doing so. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Shade's following. No, I didn't want you to actually woof the pups in the den. Let's go back here and we'll put this skull with the others. We'll quickly woof the pups back out in the open. Okay, good. They're returning, it seems. So that'll be good for us because we do want to spend as much time as possible with 2F here, but I think unfortunately we are gonna have to sleep. Yeah, not all of them are full-on food either, so tomorrow we're definitely gonna have to hunt. Shade, what are you... Who put skulls in the den hole? Uh-oh. That doesn't seem quite right. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, technically this is out of public beta now. However, I'm not sure. You know, they say there's nothing new under the sun, but I feel like somehow I might be the first person to fill the clown den with antlers. So we might have learned something here today. Might have learned something here today. Oh, Pigeon is a special wolf, all right. All right, well, morning is here, but I think we may have to go hunting rather than staying here or bringing 2F with us. There is one antler that is just thoroughly unreachable. Well, there might be a few that are thoroughly unreachable. Oh, what have I done? They don't seem to be actually messing anything up. Oh, and 2M has a spike antler. He is quickly learning what. Wait. Hang on, this is not... Oh, jeez. Where are the dogs? Where are the dogs? I'm grabbing 2M. I'm hurrying here quickly. I don't see the... Okay, Shade has found them. Y'all hurry up. This is much earlier than I expected there to be an attack. 4M, please, make haste. I think Shade is handling things. I think this is our first ever dog attack, too. Like, goodness sakes. Okay, is everybody in the den? Everybody's in the den. All right. No, get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, they're coming after me this time. I think this is our first ever dog attack. Well, I'm not... get off of me. I'm not so worried about the sounds now. Like, they're still horrible, don't get me wrong. However, this is pretty do or die now. Okay, Shade, I don't even know. Shade is patrolling the perimeter, I guess. All right, stay away. Nope, get out of here. Get out of here. These guys are probably gonna be more stubborn than coyotes. They don't know when to quit. Well, you're gonna learn if you ain't careful here. You get out of here. Did the horde of skulls not clue you in onto what would happen if you decided to heck around and find out? Okay, the other one is still on the run. Okay. Yeah, you get out. Don't you come back by my den. You get out. All right. Or did Shade went off on his own? Okay. Well, I guess that's our cue to run back and get food. Do we have anywhere that needs marking? That hex I'm okay with letting decay. That was just one that I had marked to assist in getting the skull horde back. I think we're just gonna run up here and try to eat, and hopefully Shade will also find some food, but we want to hurry because we don't have a whole lot of energy, and we want to make sure that we get back with some time left to spend, ideally, so that we can spend more time with 2F. Can we get a drink here? It's too deep to drink. Can we get a drink? Hello? There we go. All right. When it's not up to our neck, we can drink. I hope there's still food on this carcass, though, because it's going to be a lot easier to do this than to hunt. Oh, hello, Shade. Apparently he had similar ideas about coming out here. I don't know if he managed to find food. He did not, but he still has a fair bit. Well, maybe he did, actually, because he has such a fair amount here. Okay, I guess we'll grab one of these spike antlers and bring it back. We may as well. This is a one-tined spike and bears, apparently, but we need to book it back. So I think we're going to head back to the den quickly here. Pigeon did get food from the carcass successfully, thank goodness. She was not chased off by anything, so we should be able to at least feed the pups, which is the important part here. I wasn't expecting our first attack would happen so soon, and I certainly wasn't expecting it to be dogs. I'm pretty sure we've never actually had a dog attack. But I think one of Pigeon's other priorities here is going to be to reorganize some of the antlers because, yeah, some of them are falling. So as cool as this display is, we might have to just scatter them about the den area here. Hopefully this will let us stay in proximity to 2F as well. So let's scatter some of them. We can spend some time with her. We will go ahead and move some of these down. Oops. Give these guys something to play with if they want to run around with the antlers. Nope, stop it. Let me pick up the antler, please. I want to get back to F. Oh yeah, we should make sure we feed them as well. Actually, that would be kind of important. That's kind of the whole point of today. It looks like 2F is going to come and hang out quite close to us though, so that's good. That'll keep us in proximity to her here. I really do hope that she recovers because she is getting fairly ill here. And that's never really what you want to see. I wonder if... Oh, no, stop that. I wonder if we'll be able to snag some of these by, like... Oh, come on. By picking up enough off the top, maybe we'll still be able to get some of them back. Now I feel bad that they just fell into the void. I would like them back. They are very cool, and I would like to retrieve them. Oh, are you still hungry? Alright, we can give a little bit more food over here. Well, apart from the antlers that got just straight up wedged in the den entrance here, where I don't think that we can get them at all, why do you keep leaving me? No, stay close, please. We managed to move most of the antlers down. I think we've got enough of them. Girl, cut it out. I don't really want anybody this far away from the den, actually. Why don't we woof everybody or bark everybody over here? Because I kind of would like everybody to migrate this way, especially as our energy drains here. I just want to be a little bit cautious, but unfortunately 2F is still quite sick, and I think we're only going to find out what's to become of her as the night passes here, and unfortunately that means that it's going to come at the start of the next episode because it has gotten to be about that time again. We're gonna have to go ahead and leave off here for today, so I'm hoping that we're not looking at a tragic turn immediately for Pigeon's story. That's really not what I want, but we'll see what the game ends up doing, because I think this is getting to the point where Pigeon's starting to take notice. I mean, you know, everyone in her litter made it. She had a pretty easy litter when she was growing up, so I think the seriousness of the situation is maybe only just fully starting to set in. You know, she kind of handled it with her same goofy charm as always, but she's beginning to realize that this may actually be a matter of great concern, and she doesn't really know how bad this is going to be. But we'll have to see how things end up going in the next episode, because for now it has gotten to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.